Hi, I'm a soft skills trainer from the Department of Career Planning and Development, and today's topic is SWOT analysis. Well, SWOT analysis is a tool that has been used by a lot of organizations and businesses for a very long time now. And what it really does is that it talks about organizing and giving a perspective to the organization if it is lacking somewhere or to develop further. SWOT analysis stands for strength as in S, W as in weakness, O as in opportunities, and T as in threats. So it talks about these four elements that are an essential part of any organization and the challenges that it might face and how to overcome them. It is not only used by the business models, it is also used on a personal level by people also in order to understand your personality traits and the things that you need to change in your personality in order to achieve your goals. So let's go ahead and discuss how SWOT analysis can help you as a person if you apply this tool on yourself. Okay, so let's talk about how you apply SWOT analysis on yourself. Let's say SWOT analysis is a way of looking at a situation and identify the following. The first one is strength. So how do you identify your strengths? Strengths talk about the areas where you have an advantage over others, and the areas where you can actually you already excel at. So that helps you identify what kind of areas that you don't have to work on, that you already are good at. The second one is weaknesses. That stands for W. Weaknesses that basically talk about areas that where others are better than you, or something that you want to strive to become, and you already have a certain identification of trait that you want to have, but you have not acquired that trait yet. So that becomes your weakness. The third one is opportunities. So opportunities are the possibilities that you can take advantage of in order to achieve your goals. And the last one is threats. Threats are the things that prevent you from achieving your goals and achieving your desired outcomes that you want to achieve out of your personality and yourself. So, or your career for that matter. So these are the four elements, and let's discuss in detail about how you can actually use them on your personality. So first is basically identifying the goal that you want to achieve. It is very important for you to understand that you need to know what is it that you want to achieve. You need to specify what you need to achieve, because if you have a general idea about the things that you want or your goals, then this analysis or this tool would not work as effectively. If you have certain set goals that you want to work towards, this tool would actually work wonders and will help you a great deal in order to achieve what you are set out to achieve. So when you have identified the goal that you want to achieve, what it does is it helps you clear things out and gives you a perspective about how you want to achieve that goal. First of all, what is that goal, how you want to achieve that goal, and when you actually achieve that goal, it helps you to identify that you have actually achieved that one particular goal. When will you know that you achieved that particular goal? So identifying the goal first is the first thing to set out to do a SWOT analysis on yourself, or whatever you want to whatever, maybe if there's a personality trait that you want to develop in yourself. In that case, let's say I want to be I want to be a good writer. Let's say that is the target that you want to have. That is your goal that you want, and you have set a timeline for it, that okay, this is that in this time, maybe in 6 months, I would like to be a developed writer, a good writer in English language. So that is one certain goal that you have set for yourself, and now you start the SWOT analysis, wherein you talk about what are your weaknesses and what are the threats that you face and what are the opportunities that you see in order to develop that particular one trait in yourself. So think specifically about the goal before you start using this tool for your own self. So it is very helpful to consider the knowledge, the skills, the experience, the resources and the support that you have to achieve this particular goal. So as I said, the example is you want to be a good writer in English language. So what is the knowledge that you have gained so far? What are the skills that you have so far? What is the experience that you have in this language, writing wise or speaking wise or understanding wise, and what are the resources that are available to you and the support that you can get. If you put them in separate categories, that would actually help you understand them better and gives you a very fair idea about where you stand and what is it that you really want to do next. So identifying the personal strengths that will help you to achieve your goal, and the weaknesses that would prevent you to achieve this goal is something that you really need to consider, and putting them in a table format with all the elements that I just spoke about, the knowledge, the skill, the experience, the resource and the support, would actually help you do that. The next point is identifying the personal opportunities that could enable you to achieve the goal, and also you'll be able to take advantage of the time. So to give you an example, for example, if you want if you want to set out to become a good writer in English language, now you have to find out the opportunity that would come your way. You have to identify the opportunity that would actually help you achieve this goal. For example, because opportunities are always external, you have to look around yourself or your life or your work or other areas of your life where you think that you will be able to get this opportunity to work on it. For instance, there is a project that is in the office that somebody else is doing and wants an assistance on. So you can actually grab that opportunity in order to work on your writing skills. You could draft something for the person, just take an initiative. So these kind of things would actually give you a perfect example of how you can use and find an opportunity to work towards your goal. Events are likely to happen at work or outside depending upon the kind of goal that you're wanting to achieve, and you have a chance to do something new. Because of that, you have to consider both the short-term and the long-term benefits that you're going to get after achieving this goal. So once you have a picture about what exactly are you going to achieve after after you're able to get this opportunity, it becomes easier for you to identify the opportunity and also or the list of opportunities. There might not be just one, there might be other opportunities also. So list out the opportunities that you think are externally available around you at your work or personal space where you can actually use that particular time to work towards your goal. And the last one is the next is identifying the threats. Again, it is pretty simple. Understanding what are the threats. Now, in this scenario that we've already been talking about, that you would want to work on a certain task with somebody so that you can work on your English language skills. Maybe there are other people who are actually in line to get this particular opportunity. You have to compete against someone, so that's a threat. So you have to identify such things that would actually pose a threat in order to achieve the opportunity that you thought that you had, and in order to cross the opportunity that you had in order to achieve your goal. The last is review and prioritize. Now this is a very important point of how to do such SWOT analysis on yourself, because finally, as always, to develop towards an activity or a goal, you need to have a strategic thinking. So you need to question yourself. Am I actually going in the right direction? What am I set out to gain from it? Is there anything that I have forgotten in this SWOT analysis that I need to reconsider? Go through the entire analysis again and see if you've forgotten anything. And finally, when you know that you have taken into consideration all the points, then you have your structure ready so that you can now start working in a certain timeline towards achieving your goal. So these are the things that would help you use the SWOT analysis on your own personality. However, the same can be done on businesses. When you actually put this same tool on a business model, then again you need to identify what is the problem that you're seeking. Is it a financial problem? Is it a social problem? Is it a psychological problem that you are seeking to identify or correct? So once you are able to identify what is the actual problem in your organization, is when you'll be able to use this tool in order to achieve it. So this is a very effective tool. A lot of people have been using it for a very long time, and I suggest that you try it on yourself. Try it on your personality traits if you want to achieve something that you think that you're lacking at, and you'll have a very clear idea about how to get there. So thanks for watching this video. Bye now.